And he forgot to unmute. Hello, guys. How are we doing? Luckily, it was only like 10 seconds this time. You know, back when I started, I remember this so clearly. Back when I started, it was like my second stream. And it would have been like an hour and a half of a stream, and I was muted the whole time. This is back when I had no viewers. Then I think one of my mates showed up and he's like, dude, you muted. I was like, no. Yes, Raccoon, it was you. Thankfully you were there to point it out. Yes, exactly. No, this was well before we met. I'm still friends with that guy. General T, Tomo, good guy. He pops into stream sometimes still. Who's here today? Thank you for coming in, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you don't mind the later streams. I think we're going to be doing this time slot forever now. It's easier. So I was doing it earlier, and it was on Sundays for me, but I want to do 2 streams a week instead of just one, because the 6-hour streams, I was just getting too tired, and it's not good content. And yeah, so I figured 2 like 3-hour streams a week would be a lot better. So, and if I'm doing 2 streams a week, it has to be this late, because I just have other things on during the day, unfortunately. But yeah, so would just be, that's just how it is. But yes, let's say hello. Hello, Raccoon. Hello, Grimes McMoose. Hello, Count Cat. Hello, Ilcan. Good to see you again. Hello, L Bindle. Hello, Zealot Drake. We're here to watch your stuff today, Zealot Drake. It should be good. I'm actually pretty keen to watch this. I love watching, I enjoy watching analog horror in general. And I like the really big stuff that everybody knows, right? You know, like Mandela and whatnot. But I love watching the stuff that is sort of lesser known, because you get some real gems. Like, I really, really liked Nocturnal Chronicles. That was really unknown, and I really, really like I'm terrible at remembering names. The only reason I remember Nocturnal Chronicles is because I have my channel tab open and I looked at the video and it's got Nocturnal Chronicles in the name. I really liked Baroque Hour. It's not called Baroque Hour, it's called Orpheus, that's it. It's about the Baroque Hour. I really like that one. And even the ones that are like not that good overall, or not really that special overall, there's always at least like 1 or 2 things that are really interesting. And I really enjoy finding that one interesting thing that each series has. And every single one that we've watched there's always been at least one thing that's like, wow, that was really good. So, experimental horror. Oh, absolutely, definitely. How you doing, Jay Run? Good morning. It's midnight. Yeah, it is pretty late for most people, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. And it is experimental horror. And I don't think that every series should blow up or needs to blow up, right? Because, you know, it depends on why they're doing it. You know, maybe they're doing it because they want to just develop their skills. Maybe they're doing it for a university or school project, you know, this or that or whatever. So I do like to see how experimental it is. Like I made my own one, and that was to see if I could make one in 7 days. And I kind of like how it turned out. It wasn't, and that again isn't something that was worthy of blowing up, but I didn't make it for that reason, you know. So yeah, exactly. Still me base, lots of experiments. Hey Shingetsu, how you doing? Don't remember being born. Am I made out of clay? Yes, you are. In fact. Yeah, and that's why I'm always really happy to just go through and watch these ones that are like much lesser known, you know, because it's exciting. It's like digging up treasure. Hey, Pointless Ink, how you doing? Yeah, yeah, so my next video is coming out tomorrow. Hang on, let's see if we can pull this up. I'll show you guys. Doop, 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 doop. Where are we? Here? Oh, whoops. There we go. Yes, so the next video, Meta Horror, is coming out. This is really loud, this music. Coming out tomorrow. It is a recut version of an old video that I made that wasn't very... I like the video. And rewatching it, I'll probably do it a little differently now, just because my style has changed. But in general, I don't think it was a bad video. I think it just... So here's the old one. Stop that. And so yeah, this was almost 2 years ago I made this. Almost 2 years ago. And the reason... So when you go back and you look at the other videos on my channel, that came out around... It was sandwiched between two videos. I think it was like between these two or something. But it was sandwiched between two videos that did really, really well. And it's like it shouldn't have gotten, like, even if it wasn't a very good video for my channel, it wasn't a bad video, and it shouldn't have gotten that few views. And the reason it got really bad views is because it got copyright claimed. And when that happens, YouTube has no reason, doesn't really give a shit about pushing it then. It like gets sunk in the algo instantly, so... So yeah, I recut it, and I removed the copyright footage, even though it's definitely well within the the content rights. You can't really argue with a company that's got big fuck off lawyers, right? It's not worth it as a YouTuber. Yeah, so I recut it to change that, and it hasn't been pinged in the system yet. I hope it doesn't right after release like the other one did. If so, then I don't know. I'll just have to eat it, I guess. Because I'm not going to re-upload it again. But yeah, so we'll see how we go. It's very... I changed the aspect ratio of it too, so it's 4:3 instead of 16:9. And it actually looks a lot better. It matches the content pretty well, so... What's the wisdom of the hour you have for us? Good question. My number one YouTube tip is they're coming for me. They're coming for me. You need to run. You need to keep moving. Subscribe for more YouTube tips. But yes, that's coming out tomorrow. That'd be good. Levi.exe got copyrighted the first day I uploaded 90k views. Wonder how I got pushed for the copyright. That's a good question. Maybe I'm just coping and it was just a bad video. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out if this one does well or not. If this one bombs, then we'll guess I'm just coping, which is look, maybe that's likely. Okay, so there was something else I wanted to talk about. What was it? Oh yeah. This is just kind of random, but I've been hello. I've been listening to a lot of audio drama podcasts lately. And I was wondering if you guys listen to any horror themed. So I listened to... The main one I've been listening to is Magnus Archives. It's really, really good. And it's massive. It's kind of like... Magnus Archives is kind of like... It's like a dude working for a kind of SCP Foundation type thing. And he's going through and reorganizing their archives because the last archivist was kind of lazy. And he's going through and doing audio recordings of their interviews and whatnot, and witness statements. And it's not exactly the same as SCP, because SCP tends to have like lots of inanimate objects and whatnot, and this one is more like urban legend style. you know, with more like monsters and whatnot. It leans a bit more towards that. But it's really good. Let's see, we're always studying YouTube. Exactly. We're always studying YouTube. We're always growing. That's the point, right? That's what Jimmy Beast always says. You gotta learn. If you can't learn, there's no point. But yeah, I listened to that one. I listened to the first season of Alice Isn't Dead. I didn't like the plot of that, but the actual delivery was pretty good. That was where a woman's wife went missing, and she's traveling around trying to figure out why, and she uncovers a kind of supernatural conspiracy about it. And I kind of didn't like how it ended, and I didn't really like where it was going. But the delivery was excellent. The voice actors were excellent, and the actual sound design was really good. And I also listened to... I've listened to a couple of episodes of Limetown. That one's pretty good so far. I haven't finished the first season. Apparently the first season is really, really good of Limetown, and then the second season is really, really bad. So I guess we'll see. Hey, Big Papa, and hey, Groval, how you doing? And I also listened to one called, what was it, Ice Cream, which is a short, like six or eight episode one. A really limited story. Again, the voice actors in that were really good. The sound design was really good. Story, I didn't really like it, but they said they did it in like a really, really short turnaround, and you can sort of tell with the actual plot line. It's about an ice cream man who murders children, which is a cool setup. And the main character is like a young boy, like I think he's like 15 or something, and I think his brother goes missing, or yeah, and he sees the ice cream man take a kid and all this sort of stuff. So, yeah, so I've been watching a few of those. They're not bad. I probably have more that I've been listening to that I've just forgotten about. Let's see. I usually do it on Spotify, because most of them are on Spotify. Let's see. But I've got this massive list because there's like there's a subreddit dedicated to them, and so I just went through and I just looked at like all the ones they recommended. And look, it's Reddit, so you got to take it with a grain of salt. But in general, so far their suggestions have been fairly good. But I've got a list of like 20 that I need to go through. There's just a lot. But yeah, no, it's interesting art form, because I realized that there was this one channel that I found on YouTube, which was called, what was it called? I'm on the wrong account. Hang on. It was an SCP channel that they cover a bunch of SCPs and they just like read out. Or is this it? And they basically just read out the page with like minimal visuals. Vulcan, that's it, the Vulcan. And I was like, man, I'm always on the lookout for this sounds bad to say, but I'm always on the lookout for good ideas that don't take an insane amount of time. And that was one of them. I was like, man, this is like something I could do pretty easily, I think. But there's no point just doing the exact same thing. Like, there's no point making a channel where I go and read through every single SCP, because why would somebody watch me when they've already a channel dedicated to it that has a big audience, right? And that just sort of led me down, and I was looking at other stuff, and that led me down a rabbit hole of like audio dramas and stuff. So I've been listening to a bunch of them, and they're not that different from YouTube. It's a bit tangential to it. But it's fun. It's fun. I think it might be fun to make an audio drama at some point, but I don't know if I would be the voice actor. I don't know if my setup is good enough for that. I don't know if I'm a good enough voice actor for that, because you do need to have paid, at the very least, put effort into it, and I haven't done that yet. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Still thinking about it. Still thinking about lots of things. It's just the case of I'm just busy, and I've got to get my main focus is the main channel and doing a bit of streaming on the side and just getting this stuff up and running, right? Oh, thanks for coming in, Pointless Inc. Yeah. Audio dramas is what got me into listening old-time radio mystery shows. What do you mean? I guess whenever I talk to people about this, they're always like, you should look up old radio stuff, so maybe I should do that. Old-time radio mystery shows. I should. Think you're good enough to be a narrator? I think I could be a narrator, but it's kind of like all the characters are like characters, and I don't know if I could pull off playing a character for like, well, it really depends on the show, but they're usually between like 15 to 30 minutes. I don't know if I could do it high quality enough for something like this, I think it's a step above me. I think if I spent a bit of time practicing and training, I think I could. But right now, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll write a script and we'll try it out. Let's see. Let's try it now. Actually, let's go. Grok, give me a script for. Grok, give me a very short script for an audio drama, single narrator, where the main character is a male, something supernatural. Okay, let's see. What do we got, Grok? Whisper in the Static. Narrator, Jack. Mid-30s, weary but curious. Okay. I'm going to play Jack. Weary but curious. Let's see. Where's my chat going? Hang on. Would you collaborate with analog horror YouTubers as a voice actor? I think I would. I'd have to be careful with it though. I wouldn't be able to be like a main character, but if I was like, oh, here's something that will take half hour to record, and that's it, I'd be absolutely happy to do it. I just couldn't promise more than that, unfortunately. But if it was like something small like that, like a side character, I'm there, right? The Whisperer in the Static. It started when I found the radio in the attic. Dusty, ancient, its dial glowing faintly in the dark. I turned it on, expecting nothing but static, but then it spoke. Jack, you're not alone. My name. It knew my name. Hang on, that's not right. That's not right. It knew my name. Let's bring it down a little. Let's bring it down. It started when I found the radio in the attic. Dusty, ancient, its dial glowing faintly in the dark. I turned it on, expecting nothing but static, but then it spoke. Jack, you're not alone. My name. It knew my name. I froze, heart pounding. The air felt heavy, like something was watching. I tried to shut it off, but the dial wouldn't budge. Stay. Listen. Every night since, it's whispered secrets, things no one could know. My fears, my sins. It says it's trapped in the static, waiting for me to set it free, but last night, it told me how. All I have to do is let it in. How's that, guys? How's that? Would you listen to how many? 6 episodes, 15 minutes each for that? I think I could practice. I think I could get there with some practice, but then it's like, can you add another scene, but with but where the character is really, really scared. See, I think I could do like basic stuff, but then like doing it like scared. I think that's the problem, is when I have to actually emote. I think that's a bit different, isn't it? Okay. All I have to do. Every night since, it's whispered secrets. All I have to do is let it in. I smashed the radio, shattered it to pieces, but it's still here. The static's in the walls now, buzzing in my skull. You can't run, Jack. I'm already inside. The lights are flickering, and the air's so cold it burns. Something's moving in the shadows. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's right behind me. Its fingers, they're not human. No, get away. I won't let you in. See, the script is calling for, like, sobbing. I don't know, can I sob? The lights are flickering. Oh, God, the air's so cold it burns. Something's moving in the shadows. Oh, God, it's right behind me. Jack screaming. Can I scream? Ah! See, that's one thing. I think there's a lot of mental things there, because it's like, you've got to push yourself to do these sounds you don't usually make. Like, how often do you just scream or cry in normal situations, right? And I kind of don't feel like screaming and scare people on the street outside. Maybe once I want to build some sound panels for this room, because it's kind of echoey. Maybe once I build sound panels and get a little proper setup going. Need some soft background music or rainy ambiance to amplify your performance. Yeah, let's get some rain going. Rainy sounds. Here we go. 3 hours of gentle night rain sounds for sleeping. Dark screen to beat insomnia. Okay, let's do that. The lights are flickering. The air's so cold it burns. Something's moving in the shadows. Oh, God, it's right behind me. Its fingers, they're not human. No, get away. I won't let you in. Ah! Distant, eerie laughter echoes. Okay, do a new scene, but make it so the main character is really angry. What other emotions are there? There's anger, there's sadness. They're like the main ones, right? Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. So it's changed now. It's going to be kind of loud, isn't it? Let's turn that down a little. There we go. Every night since, it's whispered secrets, things no one could know. My fears, my sins. It says it's trapped in the static, waiting for me to set it free, but last night, it told me how. All I have to do is let it in. Enough, you hear me? I'm done with your games. Think you can crawl into my head, spill my secrets, and I'll just bow down? Shut up! You're nothing but a parasite. I'm not your puppet. I'll burn this house down before I let you win. You want me? Come out of that damn radio and face me. I don't know. Maybe. I need to practice, I think. It's fun, though. I'm enjoying it. It's kind of the same as streaming, or any artistic stuff. You just have to sort of push through the awkwardness, and it's like your body is like saying, this is really embarrassing to do. Don't do this. And most art is just saying, like, no, I'm going to do this anyway. It's like when you make a first YouTube video. You look at it, you're like, man, this is shit. I hate this. This is embarrassing. And it's like, no, we'll just do it. Who cares? Your first one's going to suck anyway, so just do it. Putting yourself out there is getting over the feeling that you shouldn't put yourself out there is a very important skill when it comes to art in general, I think. Well, a lot of things in life, actually, but art in particular, so. Your own 7-day horror experiment inspired me to write out my own idea. Once I got it to paper, I realized I only had about 20 seconds of playtime. Yeah, that's a big problem with YouTube videos as well. It's kind of the same. Like, if you remember back in school, when it's like you have to write an essay, and you sit there and you write it out, and you're like, wow, that's so much work. I wonder how much, that's got to be like 10,000 words, right? And like you count it up and it's like 500. That's the same with YouTube videos. You had to write way more than you expect. Let me pull up because I wrote analog horror. So I did write a script for this. Where did I how did I do that? Is it here? Okay, yeah, here, hang on. I'll pull it up on stream so you guys can see. You can see my specific notes that I made for it. Go there. Now this is technically spoilers for the lore of the video, but I don't think anybody cares, so that's okay. Okay. Shum. Here we go. Practice with your own ASMR channel. Maybe. That's a lot of work. Joined a writing club in my uni and they asked me to narrate some of my short stories and apparently they were very impressed. I used to not be confident enough, but now I am because I lost all fucks. Exactly, that's it. You have to say, okay, I don't care if this is embarrassing, I'm just going to do it. And the fact is, it won't be embarrassing when you don't think it's embarrassing. Kitty Good Story narration is apparently being dead inside, not giving a rat's ass about anything. So true. So I just wrote down, what I did was I wrote down everything I could think of. I wrote down everything I could think of. Now it's been ages since I've looked at this, so let me just. So this was actual notes for it, but then I sort of had ideas. So with analog horror, you can break it up into scenes, and you can figure out what's in each scene, and you just keep coming up with more and more and more, and then what you do is then you just cut out the ones that are bad. And remember that with analog horror, you can have long scenes of nothing happening. Let me actually just pull up the actual video, because you'll see that a lot of it. Oh wait, no, it is on this channel, isn't it? Because I did do it, and I'm gonna stop this fucking. Sometimes you can get copyright claimed by those sort of background noise channels. It's really funny. Where is it? Here it is. Proctor incident. So this one goes for like 6 minutes, but you'll see there's long stretches where like not much happens. Not nothing, but not much happens. Or there's sounds or not much motion, and then like, oh, pictures. Very slow, very slow. And then like info dump, pretty easy. And with analog horror, you can slow everything right down. So one scene, you might think, oh, that only goes for like 10 seconds. Like, no. You can make that a full minute, buddy. Yeah. So just oh yeah, here we go. Here was the actual flow. So this is like the actual each scene that I came up with, and then I went back and recut it and then changed it all around and whatnot, and again and again and again, right? Most of the dialogue was in the psychologist scenes, and I was planning to do multiple, but then I changed my mind again anyway. And that's the thing, right? You have to imagine each piece of art as like a clay sculpture, right? Imagine it as a clay sculpture. In order to actually make the finished piece, you need more clay than the finished piece will use, right? So all you do when you're brainstorming, what you're doing is you're just piling up more and more and more clay, and then you take parts away to reshape that, and you shuffle it around and whatnot. So come up with like at least 2 or 3 times as many scenes as you think you'll need, and you'll probably use all of them in some way. So, and that's the same with every single video I've made, is I come up with more than I think I'll need, and then I go back and then I cut as much out as I can, and it's still never enough. But you have to consider what ideas you want to come across, and whether a scene is good enough for that or not. There's a lot to it. It's fun though. I really enjoy it. But I do recommend actually just making something, you know. I will say, don't just throw in random scenes of like shots without purpose. So analog horror will tend to just throw in like random shots of somebody walking through the woods or whatever, and it's got nothing to do with anything. It's just like mood setting. And it's not inherently bad, but try to have more purpose than that, right? So like in mine there, I had the scene of like someone looking at the door, and that's mood setting, but something's happening. It's a little more interesting than just walking through the woods in the middle of the night, which I could have done, but I decided to have it inside to make it more of a threat, you know. Yeah. Just be mindful. Okay. Just give me 1 second. It's really hot in here. I might turn a fan on. Just give me 1 sec. Okay. Yes, so before we begin, I just want to say that my next videos are, I'm working on, well, obviously we've got Meta Horror coming up tomorrow, very soon, before the next stream, and then it will autoplay into the next stream, which will be sick, so we can have a chat about the video then. And after that, I'm working on a Fear and Hunger lore video, which I've been pretty excited about and doing research about. We did that study stream about it, that research stream about it, and I've been meaning to do more, but I've just been really busy. There's been a couple of days where I've been like, right, yes, I'm gonna do a work stream tonight, and then when it comes time to that, it's like I can't. I'm like either exhausted or I've just got too much to do. But yes, we're working on it. We're getting there, chums. And I've been doing a lot of research into like the actual dialogue people say, and like thinking about like, so like when you actually look at it and like you look at it in terms of like the broader scope of things, people say some really interesting things. Like how so many people talk about chaos in the games. And on the surface, it's like, oh, okay, that's nice. But then when it's like, oh, wait, no. The Sulphur Cult talks about chaos a lot. Lagarde talks about chaos a lot. Rare is about chaos. Pocket Cat talks about chaos. And it's like, that's interesting. Start on 1,000 a day? Yes. I would like one of those chambers where you can go in there and like time passes faster. And as long as I don't age, I think that'd be sick. That'd be pretty cool. A good editor is underrated. Being your own editor is really hard. Yes. I've been an editor. I've edited all my own stuff and I really enjoy it. But I feel like I still feel like I'm not good enough. I still feel like I've got a lot to learn. And what I've been meaning to do, and I keep forgetting to do, is I want to do like every day I want to do like a new tutorial to learn like more advanced stuff, and I should really get around to that. I can't say much about it because I'm under NDA for it. I was working with a friend to do a bunch of short videos for them, and each video was a completely different style. And I really pushed myself to try new things. Like I recorded real footage. I recorded different kinds of real footage. I used like masking, like green screening things out. I used a lot of the inbuilt fancier effects in DaVinci Resolve. You may think of it as like After Effects if you're familiar with that. It's very similar. And I was really pushing myself, and I really learned a lot while making it. Unfortunately, that project isn't going to come out, which is kind of annoying. I've been meaning to talk to that friend and ask if I can show the videos in any way, because I was really quite proud of them, but at the moment they're locked up. So we'll see. I would expect not, to be honest, which is why I haven't worried that much, because I would expect that they wouldn't be able to be shown at all because of just what they were It's kind of like, oh yeah. Yeah, chaos to get physics lab report flashbacks. Really? They talk about chaos a lot in physics? That's funny. Anyway, you know what we should do is we should actually get around to watching this, hey? Hey, do you want to watch this? I think we should watch this. Okay, let's start. Okay, say hello to YouTube because we're going to be recording this for posterity's sake, and it's going to go on the second channel. Good morning, everybody. Today we are watching Clay County Catalogue. Now, this is a lesser-known analog horror that it was actually requested of me to watch this, and I don't know much about it. I wanted to go in completely fresh, and I'm pretty excited to do that, to be honest, because, well, if you're familiar with this channel, we love watching lesser-known analog horror here. And look, if you are an analog horror creator, let me know down in the comments if you want me to watch your series. I love just watching, especially ones that have fewer views. I love watching them and trying to find hidden gems, but especially, I think that every analog horror series has something special about it. Everybody does at least one thing really right so far. So I'm pretty excited to see what this one does right. Hopefully more than one thing. I guess we'll find out then. All right. Okay. So let's turn this music off, huh? So I'm watching Clay County Catalogue, Volume 1, Contact, and no description. Ooh. Ooh. So that's Alexis. Ooh. What? What? Did the little girl shoot, I guess maybe her brother or something? Oh no. What? Well, that's an opening. Good lord. Wow. Okay, so someone was trying to break in and... Hang on. So someone was trying to break in and they knew Alexis, and Alexis was like, I'm not going to let them take you, and blew Dean's brains out. I'm assuming it's her brother, but we don't know yet. It's just... So it's Alexis and Dean and then somebody trying to break in. Oh. And the cops were like on the way there already. That's a really strong opening. I kind of like it. Good watch while I play Uma? Yeah, let's go. Here at Clearison Industries, we pride ourselves in making Clay County a safe place. Here at Clearison Industries, we pride ourselves in making Clay County a safe place. Many people are drawn away because of the events that transpired in Mandela County, but not you lucky three. As part of our program, we'll be required to take an assessment test for 1 week. Golly. Is that a cheeky reference to Mandela, or is this actually like... Would you call it like fan fiction? I guess we'll find out. Would you call it fan fiction? A fan story? Because it's not made by the same guy. I wonder. Anyway. Clearison Industries. Our assessment attendees, Bali Muhava, Christy Salvatore, and Dean... Hang on, that was Dean. Fanfiction? Love letter? Maybe. Spin-off? I think it's a spin-off if it's like official, right? Hey, Vitality. How are you doing? So that was, yes, Dean. Dean Arbor, Christy Salvatore, and Bali Muhava. Okay. I just pulled a new banner in my first try while I'm here. It's the luck. It's luck. It's more they do luck. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. Yes, I think this is the Dean. Dean Arbor. Okay, so we have... Wait, what was her name again? A. It was started with A. I've forgotten her name. I should write this stuff down, shouldn't I? Dean. If I start doing this, I'm going to be here all day. I remember doing that once time, and that was like ages. Hang on, let's see. Alexis. Dean. Brackets. Brain blown out. Okay. Hey, Jakes, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hang on. It's been a minute since I've done this. Shout out JXYZ. Yo, how you doing? Hey, Bonesy, this video game looks weird. This looks like YouTube. And like horror, hell yeah. Yeah, we're watching Clay County Catalogue. One that I haven't seen before at all, and I think it might be a spin-off or like a fan fiction for Mandela County. But we're really early. We're like just started, so we're up to like here. Hazmat told me you're a chill guy. I had to check you out. Well, I don't mean to call Hazmat a liar, but no, Hazmat's a cool guy. Yeah, Hazmat's a good guy. But thanks for coming in. Really appreciate it. Someone's brains got blown out in the first few minutes. It was awesome. Our job at Clearest and Employees is to verify any kind of threat that is made known. One of our most seen is an Ember. Through this assessment, we'll verify your identification skills to see if the selected individual is dangerous or not. Okay. It's fun watching your PC under the law. It is fun trying to figure this out. Okay, assessment begin. Choose one. Which one is an Ember, guys? Probably this guy. Look at his massive jaw. Maybe I'm just jealous. Actually, can we see that? Hang on. I'm in the way, aren't I? What am I doing? Hang on. Let me just make this a bit smaller so you can see what's happening. There we go. That's better. Cool. Look at this guy's massive jaw. It's definitely this guy. For sure. Good job. Hey, we got it. Yay. Choose one. Well, they're both bald with glasses. I don't trust either of them. This guy's got a beard. He's less trustworthy. Yay, we got it. Yay. Ooh. This guy's untrustworthy. She's got a nice, lovely smile, doesn't she? So I trust her. Yay. This guy has such caring and loving eyes. It's got to be this guy. We'll trust this guy. Is this actually clickable? No, it's not. It's not. It's just messing with us. Danger, danger. I guess we got it wrong. Which one is the safe one, guys? It's got to be this guy. He's the safe one, I think. Yay! There we go. Only got one wrong. This kid's so evil. Looks like 11 out of what's that show? What's that show with the upside down? Stranger Things. That's it. Looks like 11 from Stranger Things. She looks like she's like. This picture looks like it's from one of those courtroom, one of those police shows. It looks like a picture like that. So I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna think she's a bad one. Hey, too easy. Here we go. The classics. Oh, hang on. What was that? Pass this test and when... YouTube subtitles, there we go. I dare you. When you do that, soul is as good as mine. Oh. So we don't want to pass the test. Okay. Well, golly. Lucky for you, I'm usually pretty shit at passing tests. Oh, fuck, that actually got me. Uh-oh. That's not good. Victim 1. William Nash. Should I write these down? Probably not. I'm not going to do that. There's going to be heaps of victims. I'm not going to do that. William Nash, 44. Address. Don't dox him. William Nash, 44.
Here we go. We got the family bonfire.
1999.
Crazy. Burn up all them memories.
Oh.
Whatever happened in Mandela County. Absolutely crazy. We still got the bonfire to look forward to. Tell you what.
Tell you what.
Hearing strange noises out in the woods. Gotta be nothing.
Burning up memories. What does he mean by that?
Anyways, they got rid of it, so I ain't got nothing to worry about. So here we go. I'm gonna check out the shed, and I'm gonna figure out what's happening here.
Okay, so this is 6 years earlier.
I hear noise that night. Everything seems fine. It's like I don't see nothing out of the norm here. I really don't. The hell? I don't remember putting this up right here. The fuck is happening here?
Was that there before? Yes, it was. It's just going crazy. William.
Damn. I'm tired of this. I really am. Fucking hell. Can't even need a ladder to see what's on the fucking other side of this.
No cussing, William. Come on, buddy. It's a family show here.
Wait. Y'all hear that?
What the hell?
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh man, I love this guy. That's so good. Oh man, like what else are you gonna do? Like see some creepy stuff? Yeah, fuck that. Oh man. Okay, look, William instantly just made my top 5 analog horror protagonist list. That's awesome. Oh man, that's so good. Oh, perfect. I love it. It's such an obvious thing. Like, oh wow, this super creepy thing that's probably super dangerous. I better go check it out. Nope. He's a country boy. He's going to come back with his gun. So good. Oh, that was great.
I'll check it out later tonight. I ain't dealing with the hell no. Flashlight.
Oh man, William. Coming back with a flashlight at night when it's super creepy? Come on, bro. Sorry, you just got bumped down the list a few places.
Damn, not again. Tired of people opening my shit.
Hang on, what's it? So that's March 15th. What was this one? March 14th. Okay, so it's the next day, the next night. Okay.
Power's still out. Tired of these people. They don't fucking listen.
Something ain't right.
Hello?
It moved.
Hello? It's like I'm hearing it right above my head. I fucking swear. I don't even know what the fuck it is.
William, it's time to go, buddy.
Hello?
William, I'm getting a little spooked here. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, what the fuck was that? What was that? Oh, okay, that actually got me. That actually got me a bit. That's actually. Hey, Carmelo, how you doing? Oh, that's actually getting me. See, look, there it is. Oh, what is that? What the fuck is that? It moved. Oh man, that's actually really spooky. Oh man, yeah, I thought that. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I was going into this and I didn't think I'd get that spooked by it because his voice he's kind of a silly guy, but no, that got me. A ghost. Is he gonna get murdered by whatever this thing is?
Make that sound. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Fuck that.
Was there something there? Was there something there when he turned around? I don't think so. What was that? Is there anything? I don't think there was anything. Okay. The scene ghosts. It's a Funko Pop. kind of is. That was a good scare. Okay. When was this one? Well, no, I'm kind of an idiot. I forgot he couldn't die because he survived like another 6 years to burn that stuff. So.
You cannot see me, but I can see you. Mom is here. Dad is here. I am here. Come to the shed. Be part of the family.
Okay. We can do that. It does get ridiculously loud at points. Okay, well I'll make sure to turn it down when that happens. Hey, Hazmat, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming in.
I don't know what the hell I heard yesterday in the shed. Really don't. I came in there, camcorder, expecting.
Hang on, is this the bonfire? Is this correct? Because this one says 1999, and it's the bonfire, but this one says 1993. Is that right? I'm going to assume it's right.
Something because I kept hearing voices, and then what I heard on the fucking TV, the TV came over to me.
What?
It didn't come over to me. Turned on. I saw a face, and it's crazy because it looked like my brother's face, but that can't be possible because my brother died about 8 years ago.
Okay.
It's just, I don't fucking know anymore.
Mac Whisper voice reminds me of Serial Experiments Lane. Ah, yes.
Is my brother trying
Present day. Present time.
Is that what's going on?
Love that show. Found something that could either become You Don't Hope I'm Scared or a strange comedy horror thing. Really? What's that? Which is just Don't Hope I'm Scared? Yeah. Let me know, man. That sounds awesome.
No, I'm at a loss for words.
For Alien Eyes Only? That looks keno.
I'm gonna go to the shed one last time.
I'll check that out.
The voices that I was hearing on the TV.
Thanks for the link, man. That looks awesome.
They weren't his voice. He didn't sound anything like that.
Hey, Vipple, yeah? Thanks for coming in.
He does not sound anything like that. That sounded inhuman, to be honest. I'm gonna call the Clay County Police one more time. they don't answer, then I'm gonna go in that shed and I'm gonna figure it out myself. Bring gun if I have to. Because I'm tired of this. Kept me up all fucking night. All night. TV turned on, and it's like I'm having a damn nightmare. That's what it feels like, a damn nightmare. And I just want to sleep. That's it. I just want to fucking sleep. Please. Please. I guess I'm gonna go to the shed now.
Hey, Funeral. Yes, we're watching Clay County. It's been really good so far. Video goal. Okay, he's gonna get owned. We're black and white now, boys. Let's go. What is that? Oh man, what is that? Oh man. That was creepy. That was creepy. Okay. Waking nightmare, I believe that's just schizophrenia. Yeah. Okay. That was creepy. That was actually really creepy. What is that? Is it like a dude poking his head? Like, is that the head? And that's like his shoulders? Is it that thing poking its head out? Okay. Prepare to get spooked, guys.
Fucking light. Where are you? Huh? Show your fucking self right now.
Hey, Speedwagon, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. You ready to get spooked? I am. I'm so ready. Not me. Oh, that's the thing, isn't it? No. I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. Oh, I like this music. It's really good.
Whatever's behind that fucking shit right there hasn't making no sense.
Oh man, I'm ready to. I got my mouse hovering over the fucking my hand hovering over the fucking pause button. Oh.
Brother, are you back there? Hello?
What the hell? Oh, what the hell? Oh, that was cool.
For this stupid shit.
Oh, what the hell? Hang on, I just want to watch this before we go back. What is that? Oh, it's the shed. Oh, that's a face. Oh, good lord. Whoa. Yeah, no kidding. That was a little bit loud, wasn't it? Oh, they got him. They got Willie. They got Willie Nash. Oh. This is a different camera. This would have been a really expensive camera. Okay. Okay. Interesting. 4K 60 FPS in 1993. Oh, her name is Arvo. That was her brother. Okay. I don't even know if that was possible in 1993. That was really expensive. Maybe it's a time thing. Maybe it's like pulled to the future or something, and it's a digital camera because it looked way cleaner too. It's HD. I think that's intentional. That's got to be intentional, right? I reckon it's a future thing. He's been teleported to the future. Okay. Out of context, Hulk Hogan was haunting us. Okay. Happened to my buddy Eric once? Yeah. Okay, that was interesting. So I think I quite enjoyed this. This was good. So this is Ember. This is cool. I like this sound. That was cool. That was cool. First commercially available 4K camera was released in 2003. Okay. Yeah, I'm suspecting it's like a time thing. Okay, so what I think is happening. If I'm going to be hypocritical, if I'm going to be critical, as I am wont to do, so the two main things here. Said camera costs like $50,000. Good lord. Wow. Okay. Movie camera to you, huh? So this was pretty good in general. I would think I think it's close to a nitpick, really. I would have him talk a little less, because he does talk a lot. I wouldn't change too much of what he said, but just cut it down a little bit. And this part here, I think you really earned a jump scare. I was edge of my seat here, and I think you earned a jump scare. And you just moved the jump scare back a little bit, is the thing. I would probably just move it forward to like this spot here.
What's wrong with my flashlight?
So where Ember first appears, when it goes blue, I'll just try to put the jump scare there instead, and then just straight up. Literally just cut that and just move it there, and then just bump the Ember thing back like a second to have that jump scare, because you really earn that jump scare. Look, it's really hard to earn a jump scare in analog horror. It really is, but man, this scene was pretty cool. I quite liked it. This whole thing was pretty good. Just a bit rough. I like it though. I really like that. So when did this come out? 2023, a couple of years ago. Okay. Right, first 4K DSLR camera was $15K. Still pretty pricey. That's basically outside the realm of a hobbyist, right? So it's very unlikely. Well, it's straight up. They just straight up didn't have one back then, did they? In 1993. So, yeah, I do think it is like future stuff. Entity that either stole the identity of his brother or resurrected him as a higher unholy creature that's very different. I think it's the same creature. I think Ember pretended to be his brother to lure him out into the shed. Didn't even pretend very well. Still just spoke in Ember's own voice and then got him somehow. Okay, let's watch the second part. Clay County Catalogue, Act 1, Volume 2, Invitation. But no, in general, I quite like that. It was a bit rough around the edges, and you know there were some minor things I didn't like, but that's definitely better than most. So it's definitely better than most analog horror we watch. And I have watched a lot of random series and like the big ones and whatnot. The difference between the lesser known ones and the big ones is there's definitely a gap in quality. So this one feels a bit rough. It feels like someone who definitely loves analog horror, but probably hasn't made too much of it, or too much. If you compare to something like, well, you can't really compare to early Mandela, because that's what early Mandela felt like too. But you can't compare to that because it was different back then. You know, you're not competing against early Mandela anymore. You're competing against later Mandela. So, but there's just a sort of level of polish that a lot have these days, and that's hard to do without just grinding. You know, you just got to grind and just keep trying to sharpen them up and look at what in quotation marks the professionals are doing and try to do that, you know. But this was very good. I did quite enjoy it. Next video, I hate the ending. That's just me. Let's find out. I will be the judge. I'll be the official judge. Clay County Police Department training video. Okay.
Hello, and welcome to the Clay County Police Department training video.
It's automatic subtitles.
This is Sheriff Barry Jones. Today we will be walking through ways on how to protect your community, protect Clay County, and protect yourself from the upcoming threat.
What upcoming threat?
Thank you for your time and your cooperation.
If you're seeing this, we have placed a curfew on all CRT television sets. Okay, I can believe that. The action has limited the alternate takeover threat. A new threat has emerged through unexpected means. Okay, so it is sort of like a spin-off fan thing of Mandela. Okay. Any television usage after 1 a.m. will be considered a Class B felony. As a Clay County police officer, you will enforce these policies that we have set to keep this town safe. Okay. Interesting. Your job as an officer will be enforcing all CCTV cameras throughout downtown Clay County are working as specified. If a call regarding an ember comes in, please do the following. Step 1. Okay, so there's multiple embers, is there? Verify if the individual is human through these simple questions. Does a human love that which he cannot see, but by the holy blood? If the answer is garbled or muttered, then hang up immediately. Okay. Police department really need to hire people to make their training video and not AI. That wasn't an AI, though. Like the voice. Is this an AI? That's just like random clip art, right? This voice wasn't AI.
Yourself from the upcoming threat. Thank you for your time.
This was like before AI got big enough to do that anyway, right? 2 years ago? Maybe. I don't think this was AI. Where were we? If the caller is asking for help and is a human, ask them for the address and help reassure them backup is on the way. Okay. Once you are in the area, if you're first at the scene, make sure caller is away from Ember vicinity. Ask the entity to come out using our custom-made walkie-talkies. Do not allow it to something, any, something, or something him. Begins to recite. Okay, do not allow it to recite any Bible verses or gospel hymn. If it begins to recite, take the pill from your front pocket and, thanks to Clearison Industries, to ward off any unwanted thoughts or illusions. Ah, Clearison, yeah. I will say that this isn't as bad as some other ones, but the language is a little off. Step 1, verify if the individual is human through these simple questions. Like spelling and grammar. Not spelling, but grammar and like word choice is a little off for like an official. This is a pet peeve of mine, where it doesn't feel like it's written for like an official police thing. These days, honestly, you can just use AI. You can just say, "Hey, Grok, make this sound like police jargon," and it helps. That's a pet peeve of mine, though. Step 4. If the entity moves without touching the ground, exit the premises immediately. If backup arrives before the entity comes within 6 feet of yourself. If backup arrives before the entity comes within 6 feet of yourself. Use the frequency on your radio to deter the entity. The frequency is 666. Don't use it.
I hope this training video will help you and others in pertaining the threat and keeping Clay County a safe place. Thank you. This is Sheriff Barry Jones.
It's Barry Jones and Mason Bridges.
God bless us all.
Barry Jones, we should write that down. Sheriff Barry Jones. Officer Mason Bridges. He sounds like a Mason Bridges sounds like a like a Resident Evil character. Just be slightly detailed and formal. Should do pretty well. Exactly. Like, yeah. It's just a real pet peeve of mine. Because you see, that one wasn't that bad, but you see some shockers. Audio from interrogation of John Arbour, father of victim Alexis Arbour. Communication with Officer Mason Bridges. Oh, okay. So now we have a father, Alexis Arbour and John Arbour. Mason was from like Call of Duty or something, right? I never played any of those.
I should have listened to her. She was warning me.
Now, Mr. Arbor, I know that your daughter has just been killed, but I would like a few minutes of your time to answer some questions.
What would you like to know about her?
Did anything seem off about how she acted? Was your television set turning on at night?
No, it didn't turn off at night. But she would always complain. The night before it happened, she would tell me that her Bible videos, the videos we watched together as a family, that they wouldn't be right. They would be different.
Is this a crossover? Is this a crossover with that other one, that Angel Hair as well? No. So I like the father's voice actor. I think that's probably the creator as well. The AI voice is jarring. I'm definitely more forgiving of it, but it is jarring in this context. A little jarring. I would probably just, because you've done it, you did it in the first episode where you just use your own voice and then like pitch shifted it a bit. I'd probably just do that and try and speak a little differently. Like, you can sound really different if you speak differently. Hang on, where is it? What did the guy say? Did anything seem off about how she acted?
Set turning on at night.
Was your television set turning on at night? No, it didn't turn on. Bring a little moist critical in it. No, it didn't turn on. She said that her Bible cartoons looked a little different.
She would always complain. The night before it happened,
she would always complain the night before it happened.
That her Bible videos, the videos we watched together as a family.
Look, honestly, actually, look. This is just a little. This is probably not it. But could you imagine, like, an analog horror series? It's sort of like a fan thing, but like every other analog horror is real in it, and it's kind of like, why hasn't the world collapsed? Oh, because they're at a complete standstill because it's perfectly balanced, because there's so many world-ending events happening at the same time that they just can't progress. that'd be kind of sick.
They wouldn't be right.
Yeah, horror multiverse, analog horror multiverse,
They would be different.
analog horror endgame. That's like it's like Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny, but it's just analog horror. That'd be kind of sick, actually. Oh man, that'd be kind of funny.
And not like those things in Mandela County.
Are you saying that those videos are in relation to the alternates in Mandela? Because you and me know damn well that is impossible.
It's not over. They're coming. There's a new alternate, and it's
Keep
coming.
your fucking voice down. There is no more alternates at all. We cannot get this town stirred yet again. It was you who
I
went back
told
into
you
the house.
that wasn't me. That wasn't me at all. That wasn't Ember. That's what they're calling themselves. They're calling themselves Embers, and they travel through the fucking TV.
Officer, let's restrain him right now.
Dad's voice actor was pretty good. I really like the dad's voice actor. That was pretty good. It's just really jarring compared to the AI voice of the dude. And then you had like a cop in the background with a voice anyway, so it's just a little odd. Audio file 2 from interrogation of John Arbour. Suspect has calmed and will answer more questions. Okay.
I'm sorry about earlier, how I acted earlier. It was uncalled for. Now back to your question about the incidents surrounding what happened. The reason that they call it, or it was a he, sounded like a male voice. He called himself an ember.
Okay.
And he would tell me that the embers of the fire will still burn in hell.
Okay.
And I guess that's why he's called that. I don't know. I don't know what else you want me
That's a
to
cool
say.
source for a name, to be honest. I like that.
I left my daughter. I would never do this.
Oh, so she did die. She did get her brains blown out. Okay,
I
cool.
would never allow her to kill herself. I'm done answering questions.
She sounded young, too. Victim 2 and 3. Trevor McDonald and Alicia Susan Gonzalez. Okay. Trevor and Alicia. Let's write these down. Trevor, 17. Alicia, 16. Here we go. Deceased status unknown.
It's me, Alicia. I need you right now. There's that thing in the hallway. Remember
There
when
you
I
go
mentioned
with
last
the thing
week
in the
at
hallway
school?
again.
It's in the hallway again.
Just calm down.
I turn on the cameras. I'm in the hallway now. And I'm putting the camera right down the hallway.
It is a little funny to pitch shift your voice to do a female voice. It's kind of funny.
Is that church music?
Oh, what the hell is that? What is that? Oh, that's actually getting me. That's getting me. Okay, let's go.
Bunny, it's here. I can see it at the end of the hallway. Can you please come? Can you please come pick me up? Just get me out of here.
I don't like that.
Get me out of here,
I kind of don't
please.
like that. I might turn this down a little bit. I feel like a jump scare is coming. Oh, that's really creeped me out. See, that's a good thing about analog horror is you can just sit. You can just sit there on a creepy shot and it can make it 10 times creepier than just flashing, right? And analog horror is the only genre where people do that for some reason. And it's great, you know, because it's just a free way to build up tension for a jump scare or for no jump scare, because analog horror tends to not, or has really limited jump scares too. And I think that is definitely, if horror can learn anything from the analog horror subgenre, it's that you can just sit there and just wait, and it just builds tension for free, you know? Some things do it too extreme, like Skinamarink that should have been a 20-minute video, not an hour and a half, right? So you can definitely do it too much, but I think in a web horror thing, it's very difficult to do it too much. I think you could probably just... Well, you probably could. You could probably do it too much, but in general, you want to let your scenes breathe for longer, and they will almost always be way scarier because of it, right?
Are you okay?
Although I
What
think,
even happened
yeah.
back there?
I told you what happened before, and you didn't believe me. It took you forever to come pick me up. What if something happened to me?
What if something did happen to you? Look, you're fine right now. Why the fuck does it even matter? Look, you got me raising my own voice for no...
Trevor, that's no way to treat a lady.
Sorry. Yo, just stressed over the past few days, but there's no reason to yell at you. Look, we're
Exactly, Trevor.
driving until morning.
Hashtag male feminist, by the way.
I got this stuff. Alicia, wake up. We're almost there. Sorry about earlier. I got the camping gear in the back. As soon as we get there, we can set up camp, whatever you want.
He's 6'5", by the way, exactly. He's handsome Chad.
Thank you for everything. Sorry about earlier. I'm just glad to be out here with you.
Camping again. 1991, okay. Hey, did you know April 14th? Did you guys know that April 14th was the day that the Titanic started sinking? Bet you didn't know that. And it finished sinking on April 15th. By the way.
I'm happy to be away from whatever was back there. It was scary. I had a nightmare last week about it, and I know it
Male feminine.
I just hope it goes.
Voice training would definitely help, so he wouldn't have to pitch his voice that drastically. I think at this point, when you're going to have a major character be a female, you would just straight up get a female voice actress. You would just straight up do that. And if you can't, for whatever reason, for the very first scene. So the very first scene when it was like we watched Alexis blow her brains out, that wasn't so bad, right? It's like 2 lines. But for this one, it's like apparently going to be half the video, like 10 minutes. I would either get a voice actress to do it, or I would rewrite it so that you don't have a female character. Yeah, if I was going to improve it, because if it's more than like a couple of lines, then it becomes distracting and a little humorous, and you kind of don't want to be accidentally funny. So things becoming accidentally funny is so common in analog horror that we even have it on our bingo. Do I still have my bingo? Analog horror bingo. Wait, did I take it off? No, wait, did I take it off the bingo? Why did I take it off the bingo? Well, it was on the bingo until I took it off, apparently. Here's the bingo. Why can't I? That's right, you can't drag stuff in anymore for some dumb reason. Image here. Which bingo did I have it in then? Funny when trying to be scary. Yeah, here it is. Why did I take that out? I changed it to cartoons for some reason. Cartoons, well, I guess they're pretty common, but they're not that common. So here's the bingo. Oh, that's massive. Golly. Do you guys remember when we did the bingo? That was a fun stream, actually, coming up with the bingo. Yeah, down in the bottom right. Funny when trying to be scary. It happens a lot. It happens to anyone else's massive. Hey. That's an unacceptable joke for a male feminist. I agree voice training can fix that. You get your voice as passable feminine voice. Like, yeah, look. You could do that. Yeah. But I think if it's like I need to just do this voice, and you're not going to be using it a lot, I would just rewrite it or get a voice actress in there. So yeah, like I wonder how much has it ticked already? We don't have drawings. Have we had old timey music? I think we have. No random ads or cutaways yet. Not really. Barely audible voices. We've had that. Transcribed conversation / audio. Yes. Religious horror. Yes. News alert / PSA. Yes. Creepy toys mascots. No. Cult. No. Stick figures. No. AI voices. Yes. VHS effects free. No Photoshop. Oh yes, we did have Photoshop face. Have we had censorship yet? No, we haven't. We haven't had censorship. 911 call. Did we have a 911 call? We didn't. We had a police officer, but that wasn't a 911 call. So I'll say no for that one. Virus, no. Emergency alert siren. Did we? Oh, I don't recall. Government conspiracies, not yet. Manipulator / hijack broadcast, yes. POV camcorder, yes. Loud ongoing screaming, no. Category / data / rankings, yes. Because this is the Ember is a different category from the alternate. So yes. Funny when trying to be scary, unfortunately, yes. Before and after comparisons, no. We don't have a I probably should have like actually crossed this off, but we don't have a bingo at the moment. That's okay. We should actually do that. We should actually go back to doing the bingo when we watch these. It's funny. Look, I'm not saying that these are bad, right? They're not inherently bad, okay? But it's just funny when you see the same things over and over again in analog horror, you know? It's just kind of funny to see it. Okay. Let's keep watching. Go away.
I don't think it'll follow us out here. Whatever was on that camera, I think it's gone.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? This the creator is putting a lot of effort in, and they're obviously someone who has paid a lot of attention to analog horror, and they've learned what works and what doesn't work, and they're trying very hard to make something that's good, and it's coming through. Like it is. Like I am in general, I am enjoying this, you know. And look, the other week I was tearing apart Mandela Catalogue, which many people say is like the best one ever. Like I tore that one to shreds, right? So there is no perfect analog horror. There just isn't, right? So I'm not trying to dunk on this one and say, oh, it's the worst ever, and you have to do Mandela because it's better or whatever, right? This one is doing a lot of things right. To be perfectly honest, this is doing. I didn't expect it to do this many things right. It's doing more right than most lesser known analog horror, and I'm actually quite enjoying it for the most part. So funny when it's a common trope, unintentionally funny. So like how this using the pitch shifted voice ended up being funny when it's not intended to be. It can be hard sometimes to know someone's intentions. Like was in the first one, was William saying, "Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here." Was that meant to be funny? It can be hard to tell, but it feels like you know based on vibes, right? You're gonna vibe it. Okay.
I think we should move or something.
Where were you thinking? Cancun?
Yeah.
Somewhere exotic. Or we can move to another state. That would be very fun. I'm gonna go set up the tent. Can you help me real quick?
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Trevor, I was thinking that maybe we could go hiking tomorrow.
What is that?
And it's just something to get our minds off of what happened. Thank you again. You did everything and came to me.
I do try to be constructive. I don't try to sort of randomly
I love you too. Yeah, that would be.
shit on things, right?
You hear that?
What is that?
It's okay. It's okay. Maybe it's just an animal or something, okay? Let's not freak out here, alright? Please? Let's just go to sleep.
Hey, Nessie, how you doing?
Good night, Trevor.
Thanks for coming. Was humanoid? Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Susan? She's gotta be around here somewhere. How do you just fucking lose her? I took my eyes off of her for 2 seconds. And she's gone. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah. Hey, Will Skeleton. Yeah. This is yeah. We're live at the moment. This is a live stream on the second channel. Actually, all of the comments in chat are pre-recorded, and this response is pre-recorded too. Like a floating torso with a head or something. Yeah, it kind of did look like that. How I said before, you shouldn't really do like random walking through woods. I wouldn't consider this random walking through woods because there's a good reason. Like they specifically went camping, and she's missing, and he's brought a camera, and he obviously likes recording things, and now he's looking for her. So it makes sense that he's wandering around recording things. You have to try and think like, obviously, with any kind of analog horror, there is a bit of a suspension of disbelief. Like, why is this stuff being recorded? Why are we watching it? Why is there, why are there photos being shown on a videotape? Like, why would they bother doing this stuff? So you do forgive a little bit, but in general, you do have to ask, okay, why is this being recorded and why am I seeing it? And you should have a reasonable answer for that, right? So why is this being recorded? Well, he's looking for his girlfriend and he likes recording things and they went camping in the woods. Okay, fine. That's perfect. Like, perfect. That's exactly right. You don't want someone to sit there and say, that doesn't make sense, right? Because one thing with YouTube videos that I've learned is that you don't ever want to interrupt. You don't want to give the viewer a reason to stop and think while watching. Afterwards, that's fine. On consecutive rewatches, that's fine. But in the initial watch, you want the experience to wash over them. So whenever you do something that's maybe it's a bit silly, the pitch shifted voice, etc., AI voices, that catches on the brain, and the person thinks, oh, that's a bit odd. And you don't want them to do that. You want to do that as little as possible. And if this didn't make sense, if it was just like, they were randomly driving around and she went missing and then he's wandering in the woods, that'd be like, oh, that's a bit random. But no, there's a good reason why. And it doesn't catch on your brain. There's no little thorns on there, and it's smooth. It works. It makes sense. Doing a pretty good job of justifying it. They are, in general, yes. There's been, there hasn't really been anything that's sort of dumb. Like, even in hindsight, the thing with William, how William went into the shed at night, I think you could have set that up a smidge better in the actual episode, but in hindsight, it makes sense why he would, because he's getting woken up at night by the TV. And the thing is telling him to come to the shed, and so he's getting annoyed at it, and he wants to go stop the thing waking him up in the middle of the night. So that makes sense. And, it's just, just think for one extra step. 1 or 2 extra steps, right? And it makes the whole experience much smoother, and it helps you build the lore, and it helps you build the world, and it makes the whole thing feel very, very consistent and much more realistic.
Follow me up the damn tracks. What the? Fucking lost. Need to go to the tracks at least.
Why did you leave me to die? Why did you leave me? Why did you?
Why did you?
That's weird.
She wanted to see you. I wanted to see you. We see you. Turn around it. Turn around it. Around it. Turn around it. Turn around it. Turn around it. Behind you. Behind you. Behind you.
kind of creepy.
Do not listen to the voices. Do not listen to the voices. Do not listen to the voices. Do not listen.
So this is actually kind of what I'm talking about. Like, why would he know to say to not listen to the voices yet? Because it's been pretty clear that he's disregarded the supernatural stuff his girlfriend has been experiencing. And then he's wandering through the woods and nothing's happening, and then it cuts to him being tormented by these voices. Why would he not run after his girlfriend's voice the first time he heard it? So in comparison to the other thing, this is a lot more jarring. And it's like, well, why? Like, why does he know that? Why isn't he? So I think you could add, if you just added like one extra scene in there where he hears his girlfriend, like, you know, where he's wandering around and then he hears his girlfriend's voice and then he chases after her and then all of a sudden, oops, no, now he's lost and these voices are tormenting him and he knows not to listen to them anymore. Just one extra scene like that would fill in that gap really well. And in general, in analog horror, less is more. So I definitely wouldn't hard cut to all these voices tormenting him at once. I would be like, he chases after his girlfriend's voice, and then maybe like one more scene where he's wandering around, and then he hears the behind you voice, and he turns around, and then there's like nothing there, or he sees a glimpse of the face in the trees, and then he sprints off again, and you know, something like that, right? And then it cuts to him being tormented by the voices, and he's like, okay, don't listen. So I think if you just added like one or two little bits in there, that would go a long way to smoothing that out and make it scarier at the same time. Be a bit of a slow burn. Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, Susan. If you could hear this, I'm sorry.
Who is Susan?
They didn't really follow me down here. I think I'm safe. I don't know. I sort of go forward.
Hey, Moonbuzz, how you doing? His girlfriend's name is Alicia. I don't know who Susan is. Unless her middle name was Susan. You can go back and look.
Hello.
Alicia Susan Gonzalez. Ah, okay.
Where are them? It's like they were mimicking her. If you could hear this, I'm sorry.
Leave me alone! Do you hear that? Just leave me alone!
That was unscripted. That was a body? What? There was a body in there? That thing.
Mimicking her.
A dead cat. Oh. That's awful. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I guess you buy. Yeah, I guess that's where you'd find it, huh? Poor little cat.
That's where I heard them. It's like
Oh, wow, that thing. Yeah, jeez. That's awful.
mimicking her. If you could hear this, I'm sorry.
Leave me alone! Do you hear that? Just leave me alone!
Keep going. I'll be okay.
This guy for me, Susan, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything I've done. Fucking sorry. Susan, I'm fucking sorry. Sorry.
I told you what happened before and you didn't believe me. It took you forever to come pick me up. What if something happened to me?
Yeah, I think Susan's dead, bros. Oh, that was the thing. She's perfectly fine.
Maybe I'm okay.
Bro, you're about to get fucking murdered. Oh. Golly. Ooh. Okay. So I keep dropping my fidget thing. That was a funny face. Okay. Brick sewers, huh? In the middle of nowhere? I guess. I probably would have stopped here before it goes even worse, and then just cut that there. I think that was a good jump scare. But no. So yes, definitely rougher than the first one, but not bad. Brick sewers, we need rainbow to tell us where it is. Yeah, you'll be able to find it. Yeah. Nice long setup, earned a good jump scare. You're good at earning the jump scares, Zealot. A lot of series aren't. They can't get it right, but you're so far you've gotten it right. The nice slow build up. Yeah, I did enjoy the first one a bit better. I didn't dislike the ending as much as you do apparently. No, that was good. So that was Act 1, right? So we got Act 2, Act 3. What's RR? Dynamite Hack, Boys in the Hood, Uncensored, 720 HD. Is this part of the... No. Speaking of jump scares, Bubsy got a new game? Yeah, that's crazy. I was like, bro, what year is it? Put the old classic, I see the type of grain on the bricks is clear from... Yeah, exactly. So, Clay Candy Act 2. How long are these videos? Okay. And how long are the other ones? So these ones go for... Goal! What? An hour? Is this like all of it? Oh, it features Rob Kenny and John Bly. Wow. Is this like the whole thing? Oh, it is. I should have paid a bit more attention, huh? So are these ones any different from the individual episodes Is this full movie different from the individuals? It is, but it has more scenes. Okay. Have we missed any scenes if we started watching from? Oh yes, we did. Oh geez. Has more story and is more polished. Well, that's silly of me. Okay, so it goes for an hour and a half. What's the time now? It's coming up to 4 o'clock. You'd watch the series first. Okay, well, we'll do that. We'll watch Fool on the Hill, Infernal Ridge. That sounds cool. I like it when analog horror has cool names like that. But the definitive version is save the movie for another time. Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll watch these two, and then we might see how I feel. Because the reason I'm doing shorter streams is because I was just getting so tired, and I just get really negative when I'm tired. So I don't want to like. I noticed that I was like start being way too critical for things, and I don't want to do that. I want to be as fair as I can. So we'll watch these two and see how we go. This video is more plot. Okay, we got a lore dump going. Let's go.
Good afternoon. Is this Clay County's police station?
Yes, how can I help you, Marcus?
I am regularly doing an assessment training with new candidates, and I have come across Dean Arbor, whose file I have.
That's weird, because we have a file on every family member, including his father, who we think came into contact with an Ember.
It's weird because his candidate, and also we have a victim file on him as well.
I'll get back to you on that file.
Candidate?
That's why we open for new recruits. To be safe, tomorrow will be the last day, and the assessment won't continue any longer.
Keep an eye on Dean. Marcus, I mean it.
Didn't he get his brains blown out? Okay, so this is... How many years ago was that? That was like 93, wasn't it? So what is this, like 8 years later? Something spooky. No? No. Dean's still alive and well? So she blew her own brains out. Okay. Okay.
Music hits. Here are city events. Snow, and more snow.
Snow.
Days till Saturday, pretty strange weather since it hasn't snowed since December of 1991.
Okay.
The Christmas festival will be here tomorrow.
Hey, Point to think you've missed a bit.
And mittens, because it will be a great time. In other news, more people have gone missing due to unnatural causes. That makes 1,000, which is quite a number.
Yeah, 1,000 is a pretty big number of missing people, bro. Yeah, you're not joking.
Now, let's go to our callers. Caller number 1. Can you tell us about your life in Clay County and how the disappearances affected you?
My name is Anthony Fisher, and I've been in Clay County since 1995. And I have to say, this place sure has changed.
How so?
How so? Look around you. The stores have been going out of business, the graveyards are packed, and Clarison Industries is making money off of you petty folk.
Excuse me? Petty folk. Sir, They helped us get out of the alternative epidemic from 1991 to 1995.
That's supposed to be comedy? Okay, good, because I'm laughing.
And help the community.
That's what they want you to think. You're just
I
like
thought so.
them.
I thought so.
Like who? Whoa, let's just take a step back. Where are you from originally?
Louisiana, and I'm proud of it. We never had anything there like what we had happen here.
Clay County is a special town. Sure, we have shortcomings, but those instances...
That thick country accent is like a cheat code for something being funny. So I like this guy.
were beyond anyone's control.
Just like the sheriff and his taxes going to the measly burning VHS tapes. I bet you're part of the city council too, damn Republicans.
So I'm not, and I don't get political on this show.
I'll bet you're a no good, sit on your ass, stay at home, no good Mexican.
Cut it off. There, our next caller is a little more sane.
Hello, is this Cooper with Cooper Can Do in the morning?
Yes. What's your name and where are you from?
Clay County, and the name's Dean Arbor.
Dean Arbor.
What can we do for you today, Dean?
Yo, Moody Presents.
Earlier you
How you doing, man? Thanks for coming in. Let me give you a shout out. Moody Presents. Did I spell that right? Yes, there we go. Did the shout out actually work? I have no idea. I don't know if any of my bots are still set up on Twitch. I hope so. How are we doing, guys? Thanks for coming in. We're watching Clay County Catalogue Act 2, Volume 1, Absolution. Now, according to the creator themselves, this is a little bit of a comic relief section in the whole spooky thing, but, you know, we've been enjoying it. We've been enjoying Clay County so far. I've had a lot of good things to say about it. So I hope you guys stick around to watch some nice analog horror. It's like, nice to see you back on Twitch. Yeah, it's good streaming again after the big break, and then another break, and then another break. Look, it's been hectic. It's IRL's been insane, but no, I'm glad to be back. The main channel making like pre-recorded YouTube videos is still definitely my focus, but I found I really missed streaming because I did streaming first, and I just like doing it. You know, it's a lot of fun. Hanging out with people, catching up with other streamers. You know how it is. It's good. But yes, thanks for coming in, and I hope you enjoy watching Clay County with us. Play?
talked about how the town had changed. I think last week's moon had to do something with it.
Interesting. I also saw the moon and it glowed red, which was strange. That night, a homeless man brought out a CRT TV and put it outside our studio building and chanted something about rebirth and holy moon. It was real strange stuff. He called the cops and he left.
He came to me the same day and said the exact same thing. I think the disappearances have something
Yeah,
to
good
do
night, Moody.
with
Thanks for coming in.
Not to pry into your life, but is your father the same one who...
Yes. Yes, he is. I'd rather forget, but time has a way of destroying oneself.
Sorry about your sister changing subjects. What do you think of the new festival coming up?
Think it might be good. I've been focusing on passing my job exam, mostly.
Well, that's about it, folks. It was nice.
Wait, there's something you need to hear.
Sorry, but we are out of time. Maybe another day.
No, let him speak. Hmm. Okay. kill yourself, we will do it for you. Dean Marcus here. I'm gonna need you to come in. We need to talk. Okay. Yeah, what's up? Is class still happening today? I didn't see your time online. No, but we'll still talk to you. It's very important. Okay. Giving faith in the unholy truly vibes of his voice. Yeah, it kind of was, wasn't it? Tried very hard to pass. Did I not pass my exam? I thought the grade was passing. What is there to even talk about if the assessment is over? Good question. Listen, I didn't want to do this. There's a reason we cancelled it. I think it's better we talk face to face about it. We need to talk this now, not later. Yeah, I kind of hate that when people are like, hey, we need to talk. Just tell me, bro. You drive here at 2 p.m. Need to tell Bali Muhava he hasn't been answering my text. Ah, so these guys are the one from the very start when they said that they were part of the thing with the thing. Yes, I do provide good commentary on these series, don't I? The one about the industries course, they had the different subjects. It was Dean Marcus and Bali as well. I remember that name because it's a very unique name. Okay, interesting. This is the course we're talking about. Dean, listen, I'm very busy. 2 p.m. You got that, or you can just leave that explanation. Doesn't matter to me because you're really testing my patience, bro. Calm down. Best commentary I've ever heard. I'm glad. Fine, I'll be there too. Does this have anything to do with Christie's death? Because I had nothing to do with that. I was home. Who's Christy? Do we know Christy? No, look, be here at 2. That's very specific. Okay. Clear as in Industries. That's a tiny building for a supposedly big.
Dean, I have decided to cancel the assessment. Dean, we have a file on you.
A file? Like the ones you've been showing us?
Yes, just so we can end this assessment and figure out what happened and how you got into the program in the first place.
I'm just gonna find the file now. I don't need your help.
Dean, I have a file 36. Spooky Angel.
I hope I'm not too late. I gotta go to the basement.
That's how a big office should be. You don't really need that many people in an office for most jobs. That's true.
Something can point me in the right direction. Something can point me to what happened. Damn spiders. Hello?
Oh, what the hell?
Dean, do not shoot me. It will be useless. I am here for you when no one else was.
Shut up! Leave me alone! Get out of my head!
Just shoot him.
See you! You're copying me!
It does not have to be like this. The enemy is here outside. He is trying to stop us. You can be with Alexis right now.
I can be with Alexis right now? She's here? Wait, no. Why did you make her take her life, huh? Why? She said to stay away from you.
The sheriff, he got to her before our angels could. We have always watched you, Dean, and now is the time. Please come with me. I will never abandon you like your father did.
Okay, I'll do it. What do I have to do? Just tell me, and I'll do it. Anything to see Alexis again.
First, open your mouth so that I may inhabit and bring forth more embers. Your trauma has brought you this far, and now you have fallen for us. You were the chosen one to be manipulated and bring forth damnation.
Help me! Somebody help! Help! Is anybody out there? Help me! Please!
Do not worry, you will have no pain. You will sink in the back of your mind. We will not kill you, as you are so important to us. Thank you for this, Dean. Think of us as your savior when your family left.
Dean, get on the ground and cover your ears. We got the entity sheriff. Blast the frequency.
You had a damn file on me like I was a victim too? And then you hired me to take the assessment?
No, Dean. We had no idea until the sheriff opened the file and did a recheck.
I talked to you. You were the one who did this and made me look like I'm crazy.
No, that's impossible. I never contacted you. That must mean that...
On the ground, Dean. You're under arrest for hacking a broadcast station. I'm sorry, Marcus. He won't be any more trouble for this town.
What is going on? I'm not sure what's happening. I'm a bit confused.
Now tell me exactly why you did what you did.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me that called them. Something imitated my voice and took it.
Imitating you? The only thing I can think of is an ember, but that was long ago. Clarison got rid of it.
So am I free to go? How am I supposed to even hack a station? Ask yourself that, Sheriff.
Watch how you talk to me, boy. I don't know if you did it or not, but with your backstory and your dad, I can't trust you.
Yeah, I did something back then, but compared to what's happening now, are you gonna lock me up with him?
Just stop. I'm not putting you in the same cell as your dad. That's just not right.
My dad
It wasn't
here.
me, Mark.
Can I see him?
Yes, just be quick about it.
What are you doing here?
I came to see you, even after all these years. Look, I know we haven't been all there and since, what...
You don't need to explain. I care for you, son.
Then why would you even take the blame? I know it wasn't you. I even went back into the house to see if it would follow me, if I could get a reaction or something. It did. They got it now. You can leave. You don't have to stay here.
No, I can't. You don't understand. It tried to latch on to me. Your sister, it took her from us. From me. This is where I'm safe from that thing. Why'd you go back? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Are you kidding me? I was stewing in depression after Alexis had died, and you were sitting, rotting in here. At least I'm trying to do something fucking about it. I went to an assessment because all this shit started happening all over again. And guess what? That went into the gutter too. My assessment, everything I've been doing, and you've been in here.
Just leave it be, son. The sheriff's got it under control. Let him do his job and find these missing people.
How? Are you fucking kidding me? He locked me up today because he thinks I hijacked a fucking radio station. Dad, how am I supposed to do that?
What about your assessment? Your new job you wanted?
That's gone now, into the gutter. It's been canceled. I identified the entity that killed Alexis, and now I know what to do if it comes back.
Stop. You don't know what this is. It feels different. This town has never had that many missing people.
Can you tell me what else I need to know?
You're not going to listen to me, are you? Alright, stay away from TVs. It can copy anyone, so don't trust anyone. And don't look it in the eye at all. It can see your weakness.
Alright, time to go, Dean. I don't have all night. What are you looking at, John? You do this to yourself?
I'm trying to help my son, asshole.
Sheriff, we're gonna need you. We've just found
I hope you can't hear my stomach grumbling. I'm hungry.
A body? Well, it's better than another missing file report. Are you able to identify it?
It's a horrible scene. It's better if you come here.
Christy. Do we know a Christy?
My god, this is terrible. I have to let Marcus know one of his assessment takers have died. I'm heading back to the office.
Clayton Hospital.
Doctor, Who is she?
She suffered minor lacerations to her head. Somehow she's been in a coma-like sleep until she was discovered.
When's she gonna be available for questioning?
She will be up in a few hours, but she needs all the rest she can get. She will have to get used to walking again and talking, as she has been in a coma-like state for a very, very long time. She's been missing for a while now, hasn't she, Sheriff?
You're right. I'll be securing the hospital until then.
Hey, buddy. It's like 10 degrees outside.
Hey, buddy.
You all right?
No, I'm fine. I'll be alright.
Wait a second. Are you Dean? Dean Arbor. I talked to you this morning and that strange broadcast came on. I work with Cooper. It must have been what you were talking about. Here, get in.
Yeah, that wasn't me earlier. I heard it, and it was really weird. The whole birth thing, I just don't get it. Do you know the sheriff?
I know of him.
He arrested me and brought me to the station, even though I said I didn't even do it.
This is just horrible news for Christy. Her family's gonna be notified about her passing. But, wait. Alicia Gonzalez of Clay County has been found. She's now in the Clay Hospital recovering.
Was that today?
Yeah. It was a little
What was that
earlier
loud?
before I left
What was that like way louder?
Can you drop me off at the hospital real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Whoa. Slow down, Dean. What are you doing?
I don't like this episode. I realized I was just sitting there for like 10 minutes without saying a word. I do not like this episode. That was the radio? Ah, okay. No, I don't. I don't have any idea what's happening. I'm sorry. I don't. I wanted to finish it, but I realized I had to smoke it for like 10 minutes. I'm sorry, Zealot. I'm gonna have to drag you for this one once we finish watching.
Out of my way. I know her, okay? I just want to see if she's okay.
She's fine. She's unresponsive.
I don't care. I need answers. I need to know what's going on.
Dean, stop it. It's okay. I know you're in Marcus's assessment from Clearson Industries. I was there when you almost died by it. I'm here for you.
I'm sorry. It's been a lot ever since these disappearances and everything that's been happening around me. That girl named Alicia in there, we studied about her. And it looks like she didn't even age.
Yes, I was afraid of that. The Emperor's back and wants you. Marcus may not have told you, but I will. I want you to see this.
What is that?
Embers, they're not alternatives. An author saw an ember being birthed and illustrated in his book. You see, when an ember dies, it doesn't completely go away. It finds someone who can live without forgetting it. It's sort of like PTSD. This monster can use that memory or image in your brain to make another
It
ember.
wants me? No.
That's a cool setup for a monster though. A monster that like when it doesn't die but it lives in your memory, like kind of like PTSD or something like that. I like that. That's a cool idea for a monster, I will say.
Believe that. Give me that book.
Is this? You said before that what's the whole episode supposed to be a comedy, or is it just the start?
I have to go. I need to breathe. I need to get out of here.
Wait, Dean, just wait a minute. They feed off of your fear.
Sheriff, I'm going to be leaving town. Before you arrested Dean, I found some alarming stuff about him. We're going to do a question survey, clear as an industries. You just can't leave. To understand, the Ember in this town wants him for some reason, only him. From the evidence I've gathered, he survived the incident with it. You were there. Yes, I remember. It was breaking and entering. You went into his dad's old house. Look, I'm not safe, and neither are you. The Ember will come for us. You can count on that. We're closing the doors tonight and locking them. Make sure you protect the building. It has an Ember inside. Ah! You fucking insane? Is it trapped in the frequency in the tape? Yes. If you see Dean, arrest him. I don't care why, just make something up. We can't let him into that building. He cannot be trusted. Arrest. Okay, that was good. That was the file he found for breaking and entering. Well, I do think he's around the hospital somewhere. Just keep away from that bureau. Clears employees will demolish that building the following week. I'll be at the Red Tail County branch next door where it will be safe. Thank you for your time. That was the file he found for breaking and entering. Wait. Ask me anything that's confusing. But didn't he say that... Didn't he come and... Didn't he... What file? So when he crept up into the thing and he took the disc, was that like... File 36, and that was... Wasn't that when he was like creeping through the house and then he almost shoots the thing? I'm so confused. You're welcome. I'm not leaving this town. Someone has to protect it. I'll be inside your building and gather some evidence. See what happened to Christy, please. Leave the back door of the facility unlocked. No, I'm going to drop off the key. I think I'll find a way to escape. Why would you guys keep it? I thought we told you to destroy it. We thought we could study how it functions and why. Look, it's not what's out there right now. That's another Ember, I'm sure of it. I feel like it wants to use Dean to free it. Kind of two of these things running around. I'm going to look for Dean. Oh, hang on. Look for Dean now. Be safe, and you owe me big time for leaving, asshole. So, hang on. Why is it a problem that he had? So he was doing a study with Clearison, and then they booted him out of the study because they found that he was breaking and entering. And they captured the entity that was haunting him there. Is that what happened? The end of the study because he was in one of the files. And do we know why that's a bad thing yet? Why it's bad that he's in the files? Why it's bad that he can't do a Clearison study because he was messed up by the thing that was captured. So it's in his head now. It's not dead. Okay. Then what was this?
You got into the program in the first place.
The sheriff wanted them to end the assessment.
I'm just gonna find the file now. I don't need your help.
This is kind of random. Okay, so the sheriff visits Clearison Industries and tells him to end the assessment. Okay. There's a few issues here. One is it's kind of confusing what's happened. There is a lot of dialogue that was just simply unnecessary. And the dialogue that was there was very oddly written. Like, would some higher up in some strange company be talking like this to the sheriff? Would the sheriff be talking like this? Probably not. They would probably be, even if they were like long-term friends, they would still be a bit more official in their manner of speaking. This first section was fine. I didn't mind this first section up until like here. You could like cut this down to like, yeah, dude, you need to come in. Because a lot of this information is repeated. It's like, you need to come in, you need to talk. Oh, okay, well, I tried to rehearse. Like, I don't care, come in. No, I don't want to come in. You had to come in. I don't want to come in. You had to come in. It's like...
Dean, I have decided to cancel the assessment. Dean, we have a...
So there's just a lot you could just... So, when I make my videos, I'll often write it out, and then... at the end of the draft, I will go back and I will combine things, and I would cut out like some of my scripts. I think my Labyrinth of the Demon King script, I would have cut out like a full third of the script just from repetition, from unnecessary information, cleaning up little bits of dialogue like that. And I think for something like this, so this episode, you could basically say it was, funnily enough, we keep talking about audio dramas. This one was basically an audio drama because most of it was like, well, rather big chunks of it were just dialogue between two characters. So you could use a lot of tips from there. But this conversation with the dad, I had no idea what was going on. Characters were speaking really stiffly. Look, this wasn't a very good episode. If I saw this one first, I would stop watching and not watch the rest of it, to be honest. It was very, very confusing. And again, it has that issue with the AI voices being really noticeable compared to the actual voice actors. Like, I don't think that any of the voice actors are bad. And then a random spot where you'd like look at some random book for a full minute with spooky dialogue over the top. It's like, that's not scary. I did not like this very much at all. To the point where I wouldn't consider this a rough draft. It would be a rough draft, rather. It would be a rough draft, and then you would go through and you would rewrite it like 10 times. Very, very rough. Very rough. And no scares, but you did say this was a lore video, and I don't like that analog horror series will just randomly have a lore video where no scares happen. I think you can do lore drops in videos with spooky stuff happening, and because that's basically what you were doing with the previous two. And this isn't just an issue with this specific one. It's very much in almost every single analog horror is they will just randomly do an episode like, oh, okay, we're not doing anything spooky today. You just have to sit here and take a lore dump. It's like, you don't have to do that. You can mix it in. And that's what you did with these other two. You mixed in lore with the spooky stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, stop to review some plasma physics lectures because they're less confusing than that was. Perfect background video for studying. Yeah. This was not a good episode. The other two were much better. So this is definitely a bit of a step backwards. I would, if you had this script, you would need to redraft it a lot, tighten it right up, shorten it down. You could cut this down to 10 minutes pretty easily. I think tighten up all the dialogue. These sections with like the stock footage behind it felt odd. This is unusual for analog horror to change to things with stock footage. I don't think I've seen it before. I don't hate the concept. But this is where it would switch to, this is where you would really need to take notes from like audio dramas. And if you just literally just search like audio drama tips, you know, you'll find a lot of good stuff about it. How you can just, if you just need two people, because sometimes you may just need that for a story. If you just need two people talking for like 5 minutes straight, there are good engaging ways to do that. So I don't think any of this setup was inherently bad, except for the part where you just randomly showed the creepy book for like a minute straight with no dialogue. That was odd. I wouldn't do that. But the rest of it, like the messages, the talking over stock footage and whatnot, I don't think none of it's inherently bad. It just, none of it landed. This really feels like something that's a rough draft. Everything about it, the script, the video. Yeah. It's not very good. Which is surprising because your first two were very good. I really liked these two. Especially if, and this is the vibe I'm getting, this is like some of the first videos you've like made. Whoa. I'm assuming they were. I don't know if they actually were, but yeah, it feels like a step backwards from these ones. Which is a little bit of a shame. I did like the first ones enough that I do want to continue watching though. If this was the first one I saw, I would not. But because I like, especially the first one. The first one was really good. It's a little bit of a funny trend in a lot of analog horror that the first one is really good, and then they sort of decline for a little bit, and then if they get on long enough, then they sort of realize what they did wrong and they improve it again. Yeah, but whoa, it was funny when you saw the half naked guy. Whoa. But yes, no. Yeah. I think we will wrap up here for today, since I can feel myself getting tired. So let's finish up the video, huh? All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed us watching Clay County Catalogue, the first 3 episodes of that, and I believe there are 3 or 4 episodes left. And so we're going to check those out next time. And thank you very much, Zealot Drake, for making this series. And I had look, despite my criticism, I do really enjoy watching these things. And look, I really like the first episode in particular, but I like the first 2, and I'm definitely keen to see the rest of them, and then maybe even the full movie too. And thank you all very much for watching. You can find links to this down in the description, so make sure to go check it out, and make sure to subscribe to Zealot Drake and let them know if you liked it. If you want to see more, I want to see more, and I hope you guys too. But yes, thank you very much for watching. My name is More They Doog, and you've been watching Mythonics Live. And remember, you're never alone in the dark. Okay, so we will wrap up here for the day because I do feel myself crashing a bit. I do feel myself crashing. Yes, I hope you enjoyed that. So tomorrow we are going to be. Let me pull it up. We are going to. I have my new video coming out tomorrow. Oh, hang on, that was a good video. Sorry, I'm really out of it. I am crashing. So this is my this is a video we've got coming out tomorrow. In 20 hours it comes out, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to watch that, and then it's going to autoplay into the next stream, and so we can have a chat about the video, do some behind the scenes stuff and whatnot, and then we'll play some indie horror games. So yes, I hope you guys come for that. I hope you guys are keen for that if it's not too late for you. But yes, thank you guys very much for coming in here today. I really like hanging out. It's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun in streams. But yes, I hope you guys do too. And I will see you tomorrow. And remember, you're never alone in the dark.